The irony for us, for our situation for us, is that we have a pediatrician and a dermatologist with a child that suffers from something that we both treat and can't seem to always navigate as well as I'd like to.
We've been teased by our neighbors before about, oh, you have a child with a skin problem? It's too bad you don't know anybody who knows anything about children or about skin. So.
I am Lillian Finklea. I am 11 years old. My mom's a dermatologist, and my dad is a pediatrician. Having atopic dermatitis is very hard. I've had it since I was born. It's hard to do sports. It's a longer morning or night routine, and I am sometimes limited on what I can do, especially for outdoor activities and with animals and that kind of thing. So when I was younger, my atopic dermatitis was terrible. I would go screaming and crying because it was itchy. I had it basically all over my body. It was on my face, it was on my arms, it was on my hands, it was on my feet, it was on my legs, it was on the back of my legs. It was everywhere. Sometimes I would flare up to the point where I physically could not move my arm, like at all. I would be itchy, I'd be scratching, I wouldn't get any sleep, and then I'd wake up and I'd be bleeding.
Sleep is a huge factor that's affected by atopic dermatitis, and lack of sleep affects every aspect of your life. It doesn't allow you to concentrate in school. If you're sleep deprived, you're definitely more moody.
Yes.
If you're sleep deprived. And then of course it affects the caregiver's sleep too, because we take turns, we get up, and yeah, it just takes its toll. It's also been a big challenge as a parent, trying to find that balance between wanting Lily to take charge of her life, whether it's with treatment or with dealing with the social aspect of it, and then at the same time wanting, as a parent, to protect her from everything.
I have had to tell a lot of people or explain to people what it was, and I've even had to explain to different adults and teachers.
It's a burden. It's the quality of life that comes with this disease process. I feel is one of the worst, and partially because these children and adults, they tend to have itching that is out of proportion to what the world sometimes see, and so sometimes it's hard to be empathetic to a patient or to a person when you don't know why they're scratching so much.
I would tell the kids who have atopic dermatitis, I would tell them that they are definitely gonna have to go through some struggles, but they are still going to have to live a normal life or live an awesome life, and they're gonna be successful and they're gonna make it through. Even if someone tries to stop them in the middle, they gotta keep going.
We talk a lot about being worthy of your suffering and knowing that the things that she has to deal with and go through as a child and what I go through as a parent of someone who has atopic dermatitis will make us better people, will make us people who contribute to the world and provide empathy to others, and maybe cures for things like this one day. It might be the thing that helps us drive the next generation into even better treatments and better outcomes.